Hi, my name is Elizabeth Wiggins from Feng Shui Living, and I'd like to discuss with you a case study that looks at clutter and Feng Shui in the home. What you'll see from the footage is a home that had clutter and Feng Shui problems. Now, clutter represents disorder and confusion, as we can see here, in addition to blockages. And remember that your home is a reflection of you, and where there are blockages in the flow of qi, then you'll definitely find blockages in different areas of your life. It's important to remember that the removal of clutter can be quite an emotional process, so be prepared to not only let go on a physical level, but also an emotional one. I'd recommend starting with a small space and ask a friend or family member to help you out in the process. In addition to the clutter, we also took the Feng Shui into account. However, there's absolutely no point following Feng Shui advice or trying to put remedies in place if you don't rid yourself of the clutter first. When analysing the Feng Shui of a home, we need to take into account the facing direction, and this is done using a lopan or compass. With this information, we then draw up a flying star chart, which will indicate the unseen energies in the home and give us an indication of what the occupants may be experiencing in relation to their health, wealth and relationships. This will then allow us to recommend favourable room locations, colours and elements. Of course, some rooms cannot be changed and we need to be practical, and this is where the use of colour elements and remedies come in. In this case study, it was determined the living and dining areas would be best swapped around, as this would enable more family and interaction and relaxation. The main bedroom was very challenging, and it was recommended that a brass calabash be used to help absorb this particular sickness energy. The location of the front door was also challenging, and it was recommended that they enter through their back door, as that's where their current wealth energy was located, and it means that they can bring this into the home. Water features are very important, and whilst they can be used for creating wealth energy, they can also do the complete opposite if placed in the wrong location. It was recommended that they clean the fish tank and move it to their wealth sector, as wherever there is moving water, it'll activate the energies in that area. After the process was done, they were asked how they were liking their new space.
Well, I'm loving it.
I love it lots. It's just completely different to what it was, but beyond the actual physical change, the feel to the place. I think the house for me has got a much nicer, a very different and a much more appealing feel.
Especially the change of, the changing of the dining and the living area. I think that's a huge, just like the whole feel downstairs is really different.
And the most difficult part of the process?
I was sceptical to begin with, I think. I thought, oh yeah, they'll come and declutter, or they'll tell us where to put out, the water features or things like that. And I was not expecting it to be such an emotional thing at all.
And the best thing?
Well, we have a absolutely brand new house almost.
For me and for my family, it's made a really important difference. I love the house. I love the
Can't
feel.
explain it, but it's just calming.
It's beyond words, really.
Calming.
If you would like a Feng Shui consultation or any information at all on Feng Shui, please visit fengshuiliving.com.au.